uniformly increased. It was done in Bihar also. Again also it's being repeated by 1 hour. And the decision is taken by the local CEO in close consultation with the DEC concerned. Several processes and procedures have been made available online in order to minimize person-to-person contact and prevent congregation of large number of people. But that doesn't mean that those people cannot exercise cannot adopt offline procedure for those things. The number of persons accompanying a candidate for submission of nomination has been restricted to 2. And the number of vehicles is also restricted to 2. Candidates later on can also seek electoral certification digitally besides filling the nomination form and affidavit online and the printout submitted to the RO. But as I said, these rights can be accessed offline also. Security money can also be deposited on the online mode. Door-to-door campaigning has been restricted to 5 persons, including the candidate. Road shows are allowed, subject to the convoy being broken after every 5 vehicles. Ultimately, it is for the district magistrates, called collectors, called deputy commissioners, and their police counterparts, SPs, deputy commissioners, commissioners, IGs, who have to kind of finally take a view from situation to situation. But as I said, broad guidelines are there. DOs shall identify, which they have already done, the available grounds for the meetings. And DOs have been instructed, CEOs have been instructed to print a list of those grounds district-wise in the English as well as vernacular papers, so that people are aware which grounds are available in which state. To the best of my knowledge, the CEOs have started doing it in their respective states. Otherwise, now that the announcement is made today, they will do it in the next 2-3 days. Adequate CAPF deployment shall be ensured during elections. All critical vulnerable polling stations have already been identified and adequate numbers of CAPF will be deployed in such critical booths. Advanced teams are already deployed in these states and UTs. One day a news item came that some advanced teams have been sent only to West Bengal. Then we released a press release that they were in fact sent on the very day to all the 5 states. So it was not that the teams were sent only to West Bengal. So I don't know where it came from. In any case, you are aware that to ensure optimum use of CAPF, because wherever we go, we are told that the state administration, and this is uniformly said by the local representatives, that the state police, they do their own bit and they do not let the CPF go to the critical stations, etc. So we issued a circular dated 8th February 2021, which is already in the knowledge of all of you practically, but I'll Shefali request her that it should also be separately loaded on the website so that everybody can see it. That circular says that now there will be a committee comprising of CEO, State Police Nodal Officer and State CAPF Coordinator to jointly work out the election security plan and ensure randomization of the security personnel. Force deployment plans of states and UTs shall be vetted by special general and police observers. For district deployment plans, both general and police observers will have it. This will help in optimal and far more impartial use of CPFs in area domination, especially in the vulnerable areas and communities. Besides this, all other aspects of security management, including webcasting, CCTV footage, coverage and videography will be put in place. On 25th February 2021, Commission has directed by issuing a notification that arrangements for webcasting shall be done in all the critical polling stations and all polling stations in vulnerable areas at least in the 50% such cases, including auxiliary polling stations, whichever is higher. I mean, if somebody can do 75, we should be too happy. If somebody can do 100, some of the CEOs did it. But 50% is the benchmark. It cannot be below 50%. You are also aware that ECI has had for some time a time-tested and robust system in deploying central observers over and above the district observers, special central observers for depending on the sensitivity of a particular state for law and order and for expenditure, etc., etc. In fact, in Bihar elections and in earlier elections also, in Maharashtra, in Gujarat, all these places we had deployed such observers, and some of them did exceptionally well. In fact, one or two of them, most of them are retired members of CBDT or CBIC. Also, some of them have been in investigation in their own postings for a very long time. And such observers, this time I would like to take out the name of observers. Assam, General Observer, Shri S. Srinivasan, Odisha, belongs to Odisha, Cadre Odisha, retired IAS from 80 batch. West Bengal, Shri Ajay Naik, 84 batch, retired. He used to be our CEO in Bihar and one of the best CEOs the Commission ever had. Not that we have dearth of them, but he was one of the best of the best. Kerala, we are still finding out a person. We just have 2-3 options, but you have to take their consent. In a day or so, that will also be done. Tamil Nadu, Alok Vardhanji, Bihar 86, retires. Extraordinary acts. Elections to state assembly elections to Assam, West Bengal, Tamil Nadu, Kerala and Puducherry. Dubey was observer in West Bengal in the last parliament elections also. Shri M.K. Das, IPS 77 batch, retired. He was earlier observer in Manipur, in Tripura, and under very different circumstances, and he acquitted himself exceptionally well. Shri Deepak Mishra ji, IPS retired, AGMO cadre in Kerala. Shri Dharmendra Kumar ji, IPS retired, he was Special Commissioner in Delhi also, AGMO cadre. He is in Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu. Shri Dharmendra Kumar is from Tamil Nadu. Kerala, I am telling you. Kerala, Shri Deepak Mishra. IPS retired from 84 AGMO. No. M.K. Das is West Bengal. Are you clear about IPS observers? Vivek Dubey, West Bengal. In fact, for West Bengal, we are having 2 special police observers. Shri Vivek Dubey, who was the special police observer in West Bengal during Lok Sabha. He is from Andhra Pradesh 81 batch. Shri Minal Kanti Das, M.K. Das, 77 Manipur Tripura cadre. He also will be for West Bengal. He was our special observer in Tripura during the Lok Sabha elections. Shri Deepak Mishra ji, AGMO cadre for Kerala. And Shri Dharmendra Kumar ji, AGMO cadre for Tamil Nadu. I am clear now? Puducherry, we have not appointed anybody as yet. If only need be felt, we will do it, but we presently think there may not be any requirement. And while taking the name of Shri Ashok Kumar for Assam, I mistakenly mentioned his cadre as UT 89. It is actually Tamil Nadu 81. I apologize for that. Now comes to expenditure observers. Srimati Neema Nigam, IRS. Neena Nigam, IRS, for Assam, Shri B. Murli Kumar, IRS retired for West Bengal. If you recall, Shri B. Murli Kumar was one of those observers who had prepared a report which resulted in the recension of at least one election in Tamil Nadu. Shri Pushpendra Singh Punia, IRS for 85 for Kerala. Madhu Mahajanji, IRS retired 82, and Balakrishna ji, IRS retired 83 for Tamil Nadu. Because Tamil Nadu is highly expenditure sensitive, and by the way, Balakrishna ji was also one of those officers when he was in investigations during his service who had prepared another report on Tamil Nadu which resulted in the recension of one election. And these officers were there in Maharashtra also, they were earlier in Gujarat also, they were earlier in Bihar also, and Balakrishna ji, and we also conferred the National Voters Day Award on Madhu Mahajan ji. Am I clear?
Since you mentioned about Tamil Nadu is very sensitive, what sensitivity?
That is going to be a part of your questions.
We'll keep the questions later. Let's finish his statement first.
No. Expenditure sensitive. I will answer to you. Actually, I'll start answering with you only. Okay. I'll start with you now. If you want me to give the answer right now, I can give you right now. There has been no other state in that sense where two elections had to be rescinded. Vellore and R.K. Nagar. R.K. Nagar twice. Am I clear? While deciding the elections, the Commission and our officials, we do try to accommodate, rather juxtapose, all the local sensitivities in terms of festivals, fairs, as well as the movement of central forces, availability and movement of central forces. We cannot say that we make everybody happy by that, but we scrupulously try to, for example, avoid keeping an election in some states on Friday. That is and similarly we have taken care of Bihu, Holi, Vishu, Easter, Good Friday, Ramadan, all these things, they have been kind of trying to take care. Not only that, I would like to inform you that even when the exams for Central Board of Secondary Educations were being fixed, Umesh Sinha ji had a series of meetings, informal meetings or formal meetings between him and the CBSE authorities, and we try to kind of see what their sensitivities are, and they try to accommodate what our sensitivities are. And the outcome has been that there has been quite a kind of harmonious interaction in that regard. Commission would like to place on record the exceptional cooperation Commission has been getting election after elections in the context of availability and deployment of central forces, MHA, in the context of availability of wagons, Ministry of Railways, Postal Department, and many other agencies. Can't name everybody, but they have been our kind of some of the biggest adjuncts with the Commission, and they perform in the election duties as if they are also a part of ECI. We are really thankful to them. Commission has further strengthened 1950, our unified toll-free voter helpline to cater to all the queries of voters, including verification of name and polling booth in the electoral roll using its SMS facilities. As I informed you during Maharashtra elections, the exact number of polling stations which we brought on the ground floor was 5,600. and we have made clear to our CEOs that this is something non-negotiable in view of the aged people and people with persons with disability. And I must say that CEOs have also risen to the occasion in Maharashtra, in Bihar, and all the states. I'm sure they have already done this. Assistance of volunteers, priority voting, electricity, ramps, wheelchair, and proper transport facility shall be made available to the PWD voters. Commission has been very insistent that the assured minimum facilities at each polling station, including drinking water, toilets, power supply, waiting area for ramps, etc., is made available, including in the auxiliary polling stations. Additionally, polling stations shall now be equipped with sanitizers, masks, soap, water, and other necessary equipment to handle any health emergencies. Volunteers will be deployed to assist PWD voters, senior citizens, and COVID-affected voters. All necessary administrative and security safeguards have been put in place for EVMs and VVPATs, including randomization, FLC movement, and storage protocols, as well as multi-layer security cover. You are all aware that Model Code of Conduct was evolved by the Commission in sustained dialogue with the political parties since 60s. This is probably the only document which is a tribute as much to the political parties as to the then CECs or ECs. That is a consensus document. The MCC shall come into force with the announcement of these elections. Commission has made adequate arrangements to ensure the effective implementation of MCC guidelines. Only in the case of elections, by-elections to the state assemblies, a separate notification shall be issued by Mr. Sinha, and MCC shall come into force at that time. Candidates with criminal antecedents are required to publish information in this regard in newspapers and TV channels on 3 occasions during the campaign period. It is also mandatory for political parties to publish in national and vernacular papers regarding individuals with pending criminal cases selected as candidates, along with reasons for such selection, as also why other individuals without criminal antecedents could not be selected as candidates. A whole lot of citizens groups, SHGs, Commission itself, and Honorable Supreme Court have been very persistent, and rightly so, in following this part. The expenditure limit for Puducherry would be 22 lakhs per constituency, and rest of the 4 states would be 30.8 lakhs. You would recall that in the run-up to the Bihar election, the expenditure limit was increased by 10%. You would also recall that over and above this expenditure limit as an immediate measure during the COVID period, it has also been decided by the Commission to utilize the services of Mr. Harish Chandra